Oh my god, I am so excited for more Solstice. Do you know why? Do you know why I'm so excited for more Solstice? I don't know if you guys saw the last episode. It was like 40 minutes long. I tried to give you an extra day to push through all of that stuff. So I didn't have any videos come out on like, that was Thursday. I didn't have any videos come out because I wanted to make sure you guys could digest all of that Solstice episode that we had. Just kidding, that's not how that went. I just forgot to record it. No, that's not right. It wasn't that I forgot to record. I have a lot of excitement for this section of Solstice because nothing happened in the last 40 minutes. Not nothing. It's not that nothing happened in the last 40 minutes. It's that the drama started to we started to get less drama. Things started to get solved. And I know that Solstice doesn't like it when things get solved and people get to have time to talk out their problems. We got to figure out Yakone's situation. We made this huge decision with, are we going to what was it? It was Gallon's decision to either get a weapon, have some kind of healing device, or get drugs. And it was a bombshell of a decision that's going to basically change parts of the game. Most importantly, why I'm really excited, did y'all see this little, I don't know if I kept it in there, but it literally says Party to Die For Part 3. Party to Die For Part 3. They're not being subtle anymore. They're not being subtle. Hey guys, welcome to RDLP. I'm the host, the Prince of Play Solon, and we're back with Solstice. Thank you, Cirrus, for hosting us, for subscribing on patreon.com/RDLP to make us play this game. I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked. I'm ready for someone to die. Who's gonna die? Let's just kill someone right now. Let's just kill someone. Out of this whole group of people, who do you want to see die? When you get that big, grid of that picture meme that says, thank you for all of your amazing stuff, not you. Who's the not you? Not you, though. Not you. It's Laura. It's Laura. Laura's the not you. Oh. Constance. I think Constance is going to die, though. I genuinely think if anyone's gonna kill someone, it's Constance. And if Constance dies, everyone's gonna look immediately at Yanni as the killer because she's the one who's in here. They might look at Gallon, too. It might just be like, oh, well, if we're gonna blame Yanni, then we're gonna blame Gallon as well because that's fair. But I think this might be a point where, misogynistic things take over. Where oh, we don't trust the woman. If they were being real, if Solstice was being real to all these characters, I think they would target Yanni as a murderer in a situation like inside of a party in the bathhouse. That's what I think. That's where my head's going. That's the kind of place my head's going right now. I hope no one dies. I really hope Constance doesn't die. I hope Laura doesn't die either. I really like all of these characters, and God, it really could be anyone, though. And who would be the murderer in that case? That's a whole nother question. Let's ask some more questions. But first, let's get Yanni and let's get Sem together because I want this to work out. I want this to be a thing right here. What? Why are you talking to me? Who you think I am? Some kind of social person? Someone who talks ever? Pardon me, you just don't seem like a party animal. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Yanni, you got him good. Well, even I need a break sometime. The dogs are killing me. They've been howling all night ever since that feral day Lev disappeared. By now I should be used to their behavior around Solstice, but it's impossible. Oh please, Sem. Dogs again? Is there nothing else in your life? No other reason to leave that cage of yours and, join us humans? Well, now that you mention it, perhaps there's one. It's me! It's Yanni! It's your friend Yanni! Really now? Is it me? Is it me? I'm not getting any younger, you know. I know everyone expects me to, but the reality is different. Nonsense! I don't expect anything of the sort. You know that.
I know you don't, and I appreciate it. It's just that I've been a prisoner of this city my entire life. A street thug enjoys more freedom.
But now you're retired. You can do anything you want with your time.
Yet somehow I still end up running this place for the entire winter. And every doctor, repair girl, or guardsman has conspired to waste my time with pointless requests.
What's going on here? Miss Vaughn, do you and Slava hang out often? I've never seen you guys talk together. This is new to me.
I'll never know peace or happiness as long as this city stands. Let it be damned and crumble to dust. I wish it could experience just a fraction of the suffering it's caused me.
You're being dramatic. As soon as the true winter ends, you'll have plenty of time for your astronomy.
Even if I had all the time in the world at my disposal, I'm getting too old to do what my heart desires. Losing my eyesight, Slava. I can't even see through the telescope anymore.
I am sure the doctor can help you with that. We're old. These things happen. Just don't forget that age comes with privileges as well. Or is your memory so bad I have to remind you of the high points in your recent life, old man?
You always know how to make me feel better. I just wish you'd lie once in a while and tell me I'm 30 again.
I will, when you look at it.
I was skeptical at first, but I have to say, this was an excellent idea. These waters can do wonders.
Aw, Sam's enjoying his time! Yay! Told you! Even you smell like a human now. Your dogs might have trouble recognizing you. They're bathing together. They're bathing together. Ooh!
So this was your nasty plan. I was thinking we were here to forget about our everyday worries and jobs.
You gave me too much credit. Besides, I never got why people were so fond of forgetting. I'd rather stay focused all the time.
Can't trick nature. If you don't let go once in a while, you'll crack.
Thank you, Sem. Please tell that to Yanni more. Like, all the time, please. By cracking, you mean something along the lines of attacking a friend with a knife? Oh!
You talked to Yukon. I guess I got a little carried away.
A little? The way she described it, you went berserk. Does that sort of thing happen often?
Only when someone's asking for it.
So, she's the one responsible for your fit of rage? Because she asked about a dogfight.
Listen. It was not about the dogfight, but I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Gosh, that puts out... So, last episode, Yukon told us that, like, he went into a fit of rage and attacked her with a knife. It seemed very out of character for Sem. It is, but it isn't. It seems out of character for him to overreact to something. So, hopefully there is a reason for him to react the way he did. But... And I hope it's not something else, because my first thought was like, there's some kind of drug involved? Is Kala involved with this somehow? I hope not. Sorry, that won't suffice. Detective Yanni is sick of your shit. Not if you want to enjoy the rest of this party in my company.
Yukon touched a sore spot. I told her to shut up, but she thinks she can say anything and get away with it.
So, it's about your family? Ooh.
Subtlety's not your strong suit, is it? Yes, it's about my family, but I'm done talking about it. Weren't we supposed to take this evening to relax?
Nothing relaxes me more than mysterious fits of rage.
I bet I can come up with something better. Come here.
Whoa! Oh, just what do you think you're doing? Whoa! Cowboy!
I want to give you a massage. I'm not the best with words, but I'm good at this. Consider it an apology.
Oh boy, going in with the massage. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Massage for Sem, that sounds good. Done. You get killed over a massage, it's a good way to die. It's worth it. Always get a massage. Just always take the massage.
Stop overthinking and sit.
Alright. Yay! Miraculous chances, this feels good. Where did you learn to do that?
I had many adventures before I came to this city. Sometimes they had to do with fighting, sometimes not.
Were you a courtesan then? Were you a courtesan? Did you flirt for a living?
I used to be a thief, Yanni.
Aww. Aww.
When you climb walls and crouch motionlessly for hours to avoid detection, you learn to deal with tension the body's not used to.
You're half as good as massages. If you were half as good as your massages, I'm surprised I never heard of you. Yanni? What are you talking about?
If a thief becomes known, it means they're doing something wrong.
And no, you didn't. Then how come you're taking care of dogs here instead of prowling the shadows by someone's treasure?
Dogs are much better than any treasure I could steal. Take jewelry, for example. Stole precious things from beautiful women who didn't need enhancement. Then we sold it to men who appreciated the price more than the craftsmanship involved. And those men gave it to ungrateful wives who owed an abundance already. Pointless.
A thief with a disdain for materialism. That's something you don't see every day. Everyone's got these like side bits that are like totally different from their characters. And I love it. Like, it's not that they like had a different job and it was just like different to them. They have like antithetical old jobs. Kasaya has the same thing. He was a mercenary and now he's cop. It's like it's just so weird. Dog owner used to be a thief. Okay. There you have it. One of a kind. I like Sem so much more now. I like Sem so much more now. Hell of a hostess, that Constance. This is, I think, our third separation, our third time talking about the party in this kind of like distanced way from the journal perspective. And that makes me think, let's get my head turning, that like, we're gonna go back to this party again. One more time. We've got one more go at it. Drinks she served, but all 33 types of rum from Pepper Island to Shame. The flavors, the texture, the suspicious colors, and the kick was an alcoholic paradise. Of course, one can never know when a doctor will be needed, so I kept my sobering concoction close and tried not to get too crazy, which wasn't very difficult as Kasaya left quite early. There was a lot of gossip, but I got the feeling everyone were refraining from sensitive topics, a reasonable strategy for an isolated group of people that couldn't afford to make enemies, so you don't have to be clairvoyant to realize their relationships are complex. There was hostility between Slava and Laura, a strange aura of distrust surrounding Sem, and the way people were looking at Istvan seemed a mixture of fear, respect, and sheer hatred. Yakon was an outsider. Constance seemed to be the only person everyone genuinely liked. Ooh, that's the killer. Oh, Constance. Oh, Constance. Everyone genuinely liked her. Oh, crap. What a note to end on. That's where we're going, isn't it? This is not going to end well. The cards never lie. Fools, 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 take bliss in your ignorance. But sooner or later it will be too late to do anything. Perhaps then you'll finally believe me. Fake friendship with the hostess of this place won't change a thing. Even the most complacent sheep get shorn in the end. There's a particular celestial body I can't identify. I would so much like to find out its meaning. You can do that any time, you know. I think I'll do that now. Thank you, Slava. Before I go, there's a meteor shower tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty. Well, what? Do you have to make me say everything, woman? Oh, come watch it with me, will ya? How very thoughtful of you to ask. Gladly. Now go, I can see you're in a hurry to get back to your telescope. You want to play with your big stargazy instrument. You're one of a kind, Slava. This was his plan, like... Our boy, Slava's husband, being out of the picture for so long is very good for Istvan, and it was like, you didn't need a telescope to see that. You didn't need a telescope to see how that was going down. Who gains from Lev being out of the picture? Istvan is probably the only person I can think of who gains so directly. How could you? Have you no shame? Laura, I'm warning you one last time. Please refrain from evaluating my private life before you say something you can't take back. I've been controlling myself for too long. You know what the families did to me, what Istvan did to me, and yet you fraternize with him. He's a monster. And you're supposed to be my friend. A friend? Could you remind me how you reacted when I tried to share my problems with you? Uncomfortable isn't what you called them, friend. For years now, you've done nothing to try and change your life but blame the man I'm with. Now you want me to feel guilty for doing something that makes two people happier? You want to make me as miserable as you are? I do blame you. How could you love a monster? How could you turn a blind eye to what he does? Maybe if you didn't, Lev wouldn't have gone mad. Madness! Slav is in love with Istvan. Laura believes the fairy helped cause Lev's madness. Slav's in love with Istvan. Slava and Istvan sitting in a tree. What's the word for that? A-D-U-L-T-I-N-G. No, that's not the right word. Not adultery? No. Oh well, I can't remember the word. Oh well, maybe if you did, love would got mad. Get out. Gladly. I'm sorry. You're not going anywhere for the next few minutes, Laura. I have an announcement to make. Please, everyone. Lev's dead. Okay. I kind of like Lev. I kind of like Lev. Lev's dead. Friends, found him now. I'm so sorry, Slava. Goddess, he really is. My poor Lev, it's all my fault. No! Slava, it's not your fault. Are we in danger? Yes, Laura. I'm sure you'll be the first on the list for the next attack. Now, we don't know that he was killed. Kasaya will surely take care of everything. Do you know anything yet? How did it happen? And how did you manage to find him at all? Where is he? That's what I wanted to ask you. I need you and Galen to examine him. He was in a very peculiar place. It'll probably make more sense to you. The rest of you should go home. You're all safe. For now, that's all you can do. Constance, could Slava stay here with you? I don't need help. Lev needed it, but it's too late now. At least let me escort you home. I'll stay for a while, just until the morning. Would that be fine with you, Slava? No one can dull the pain of a loss like this, but the future won't seem so bad in the morning. Sounds good to me, Annie. Let's grab Galen and go. Wow. Chapter 3, it's time for a witch hunt. Who killed Lev? I'm almost disappointed with how obvious it was that Lev died. Not like obvious, but like how easy it was to kill Lev. I kind of thought someone was gonna die at this party, but that would also leave way too many clues to investigate. And so this is a much more closed case and leaves a lot more intrigue. There's still all of the same kinds of like spicy clues and characterizations that we've been building up to this point are totally relevant here. If someone died at the party, it would be so like that would be so like high tension because it was so close to like all of where the scene was at that point, that it would, I don't know, it would have been a little tougher to make these characterizations that we've been building up to at this point add them to that space, because you'd at all points trying to be keeping the bathhouse in question, the bathhouse itself as a character. This is easier. This is easier for everyone. The whole city is in question here, so yeah, this is the place. You found 11 Isfan's courtyard? No, what? No? Okay, good. Phew. Phew. The skull, see the skull on the wall? That's the keystone. Yeah, the keystone of the door. Look what happens when I press the eye socket. Like this. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go, it's a hidden pathway. I knew something was off with those keystones. They wouldn't be out of harmony if it didn't serve some purpose. Color me impressed, Kasaya. How did you figure it out? Having too much time on your hands can do wonders. I patrolled this place every day thinking about what happened to Lev and whether I missed something obvious. Then I remembered something he used to ramble about just before he disappeared. A head with no skin, the Hollow Guardian, and looking into its eye sockets? So you've heard it too? Yes, if only I'd realized that it wasn't just gibberish. Don't beat yourself up over it. I wouldn't have realized it either if it hadn't hit me while I was here. It was dumb luck. Shouldn't we proceed with our examination? It's almost dawn already. Yes, I'll go first. You two wait here until I call for you. There's a secret passage. There's a secret passage underneath Istvan's courtyard. Hey everyone, they're all like in a line together. It's cute. Come in. You deserve to see it first. Spirits, is that? That's where I found him. I was hoping you could examine the body. Galen. Sorry, yes, of course. Let's take a look. I don't see any wounds or injuries except for the bite marks on his right forearm. Animal bites? I'm not an expert, but I'd say these are canine. Interesting, what else? Signs of general malnutrition and exhaustion, which we can safely attribute to Lev's lifestyle, some bruises, and... Wait, let me have a look. I was correct before. His collarbone was fractured. Before? When we first examined Lev. He came to me the night he was beaten up. I couldn't diagnose or treat him properly, but I got that right at least. Apart from that, there's little to discuss. He'd been in bad shape for some time, but I can't say what caused his body to give up. I see. Alright, Yanni. You can come in. So this is where Lev met his demise. Yanni! Why are you being so grim about that? That's weird, dude. Yep, we examined the body, dude. Working on it. I was hoping you could tell me more about this room, Yanni. Do you have any idea why Lev came here? Huh. Looks like a natural cave. I can't tell you anything more that you've already seen. I ain't no geologist. What about those pipes? There should be more your speed. They're clearly part of the system. No dials or dashboards. However, so they have no dials or dashboards. However, so they have no technical function. I'm guessing the engineers discovered this cave and drove the pipes through it to save time? It was easier to use a natural cavity than to dig tunnels themselves. I see. Thank you, Yanni. Well, what killed him? It's hard to say. Good thing we have a doctor with us then. Maybe I should let you do the talking? No, by all means. Share your wisdom. The class is waiting. As I was saying, there are no clear external causes of death. Except the bite marks. They look ugly, but they definitely didn't kill him. He suffered from malnutrition, but I'm guessing he'd been in bad shape for some time now. Getting beaten up probably didn't help. Observant, but what was the immediate cause? That's what we're saying, is that we don't have an immediate cause of anything. All we've got is a bunch of signs to, like, poor health, not death. Could be something quite mundane. Strokes, heart attacks are common for men his age, or perhaps infection from the bites. In his condition, simple exhaustion could be enough. Yeah. On the other hand, he was found here. This place might have been a contributing factor. It also makes it hard to determine the time of death. It also makes it hard to determine if this was a murder. We know it was a murder. It has to be a murder. It's a murder, right? What if it's not a murder, though? I think I know what you mean, but I'm not sure if we should discuss it with the cop. I can see you need to talk in private. I'll speak with you later. Thanks. Let's face it, Yanni, this is too big for either of us. We need to work together. Agreed. I assume you know what this room is. I guess it's one of the control chambers, maybe even the main hub. I don't know why you're asking me. You're the faculty here. I suppose it was only a matter of time before you found out. Please, it's obvious. Can we skip the part where I admit I wasn't completely honest with you? Socially inept and to the point. This is what I meant when I said it's obvious. Right. Rude! Why are you nagging my girl, man? That's not okay. Stop being a jerk when you're, like, right. Ass. What an ass. Love you, Gallon. Love you, and we have to deal with you. Right! This chamber is but a secondary monitoring station. The lights are signifying malfunction. Someone is disturbing the system, but I can't do anything without a proper dashboard. Ah, you depend on your toys too much. These waters drive everything. The basins are here for a reason. One can do quite a lot, provided he knows the right rituals. And we can safely assume Lev had at least a basic knowledge of them. How so? His diary. His mysterious friend must have taught him a thing or two about this place. So what exactly was Lev doing here? Well, we saw one lamppost explode. Whatever he did, it must have been more powerful than washing the dishes. Are you certain that he was the cause of the explosion? That seems like a long shot. I'm just connecting the dots. If you care for a demonstration, give me 30 minutes, I can blow up half the city using these basins. It would require loads of effort, though. Without the right preparation, the exhaustion could prove fatal. So we have a straining ritual. The dead body of an exhausted man. Call it conjecture, but my gut tells me these two are related. He magicked himself to death. What? What? No way! Ah, why though? It still leaves, so like, okay, it saves us the question of like someone murdered him. That is nice. That's very kind of the video game. But it doesn't tell us why. Why did he do these things? Are you still gonna pretend you're just a physician? I told you my secret, Gallon. Are you gonna tell me yours? I'm also a fair cook. I assume you want me to admit that I'm a member of the Academy. And the Academy is... no, we kind of know what the Academy is, I guess. No need to, I figured as much. Now you say it. Then you should know my intuition is as sound as scientific proof. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so Gallon and Yanni are having this conversation private because Kasaya kind of probably knows all this stuff, but wants to keep it a secret because he's good at not knowing too much information. Because Kasaya is the best boy. Kasaya's the best boy. That's all there is to it. So Kasaya gave them room. Probably knows these guys are both up. These guys totally know that each other is who they are because, I mean, I guess when you put it that way, like the way their minds work totally makes sense for where they come from. Gallon being like really broadly smart about stuff, and Yanni being so acutely proficient in her singular like profession, scholarly attributions. I don't know, and knowing how to make machines work. So like, yeah, no, those roads make sense. That they have come here from these strange places. Yeah, no, I kind of love it. Every one of our characters has these different secrets that they are looking in, that places they have come from at some point. Wow, we got a lot of new information on Lev, didn't we? The performed exhausting rituals. We still don't know about Kala though. Still don't know about Kala though. That's the problem. But I love that every character has like their own places that they come from, their own special worlds that they've existed in before being here in this like weird hub town and then being trapped in it over the winter. And it's kind of like when you find out that like your gym teacher wasn't always just a gym teacher, that they like had some kind of exotic life before they became a gym teacher. Every single one has, by the way. Almost every gym teacher I've ever met. And I mean, I work in middle school, so I know a couple right here, right now. And every single one of them has some weird exotic lives that brought them to becoming a middle school gym teacher. They did not just like do that on their own. No, it's cool. I like that the game, it makes the game feel so real that every single person has their own backstory that takes them from outside the town into the greater world. And Yanni and Galen are no different. And now we know. Now we know what their whole story is. So I feel really good now. I feel like we did a lot. I kind of thought the murder was going to happen at the party, but I'm so happy it didn't. And we're moving forward. We are getting answers. We're getting answers to everything. We're getting so much. I don't know if, it still doesn't feel like we're anywhere near like an ending to this game because we still have so many like loaded guns. Our potential is still so high. I don't feel like we're anywhere close to ending this game, which is totally fine. That's totally where I want to be. But getting answers right now feels really, really good. So thank you for being here. Thank you, as always, to Cirrus for donating to us and helping us survive and choosing such an awesome game. And I'll see you next time for more Solstice, for more Rainy Day Let's Play, and for more of our two little Sherlock and Watsons to conk their heads together and solve this whole freaking mystery real quickly right in front of everyone. Really excited about that. Thanks, guys. See ya!